Hello, everyone. You are live with Johnathan Maness, and I am very proud to be here today with an MSPV partner of mine at Maness Veteran Medical. And as you know, Maness Veteran Medical is striving to bring the cutting edge technology to every VA, every DoD service member in the world. Used to, you would have to wait 3 to 5 years to get high quality products, and now with the SDVOSB set aside and the connections that we have, and just the partnerships that we're able to make, we're able to bring a cutting edge technology directly to our veterans. And I'm just so thankful for this live stream today to bring a new partner, Fox River Socks, which we are now on the MSPV program with, and just going to share this with the world. Today, I have Bobby Mills with me, who is the EVP of Fox River, and I'm going to go ahead and bring him in live. Bobby Warren, how you doing, bud?
Johnathan, great to see you today, man. That was an exciting intro. It's awesome to be here. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you've got to get everybody pumped up, feeling good in the morning, and we're going to spread the word here. So, Bobby, thank you so much for, first of all, your partnership and what you do for the VA, the DoD, and for partnering with SDVOSB Maness Veteran Medical. You know our mission and what we're trying to do. But today, I want you to tell the world about Fox River and what you have going on over there and what our mission is together.
Absolutely, Johnathan. Yeah, we're really proud to be partnering with you as well, and really getting the opportunity to serve America's veterans. This is important to us at Fox River Mills. I'll give you a little bit of history about Fox River Mills and a little bit about myself, but more importantly, we'll talk a little bit about this new program, because we really want to be, end consumer and customer centric, and we are with this new opportunity with socks for the diabetic veterans that are in such need for this out there. So Fox River Mills, Johnathan, has been around over 120 years. So we started up in Appleton, Wisconsin on the Fox River. And in the early 70s, the operation was moved down to Osage, Iowa. I'm broadcasting live from Osage, Iowa today. It's going to be 50 degrees in March in Iowa. That's a wonderful thing. So a great day here at the factory. I've been out on the floor today. I've got some of the socks with me here. I pulled off the floor today. So things are running really well up here in Osage, Iowa. And we've been, knitting diabetic socks for the better part of 15, 16 years here at Fox River Mills. So it's just great to be able to see them coming off the production line. I head up our sales and our merchandising and design department. We have a really wonderful staff of designers and merchants who run our sock businesses. And then on the product development side, I'm going to argue that Dan Vandenhoven is probably one of the best product developers out there in the world when it comes to socks. Him and I sat down this morning just to talk a little bit about these socks and how he sees the construction and the production going on. And so we had a really great conversation this morning about the socks. So I'm at a really high level, that's who we are. When it comes to, teaming up with the military, we do a lot of socks at Fox River. We do snow socks, we do hike socks, we do boot and field socks. We do socks for obviously diabetics. We also do run socks. Kind of the red thread that runs through our organization is we're, building socks for people that are in motion, active and moving. And in this case, with the diabetic sock, we've been able to build a unique product that is really built off of our knowledge of the sock world in general. And our design team has done a wonderful job, putting these socks together. And so, but our biggest category, having named all those categories, is military socks. We sell a lot of boot socks through APHIS, through the APHIS stores. We just developed a no melt, no drip sock certified safe to fly for the Air Force. And so we have been building socks for the military for decades, and we have a really great following there. We've been fortunate to participate in Socks for Soldiers program, where consumers are able to go out there and buy socks, and we'll ship them for free anywhere in the world. So just really a tight tie-in with the military community, but it's always been active military for the most part. So this is our first real opportunity to foray into, retired military and veterans. So it's a new opportunity for us to serve that community really from end to end. So we're excited.
Well, Bobby, being an amputee, I spent a lot of time in an amputee clinic. A lot of folks wasn't injured like myself or smashed or whatever. They lost their limb due to diabetics, diabetes. It's a huge problem. A lot of veterans are dealing with it. Somewhere in the 60% range of veterans are dealing with diabetes at the VA. And we feel, by speaking with you, that we have a solution here. Talk a little bit about what the socks can do and what it can help prevent.
my family was in retail clothing for many, many years, and we sold diabetic socks at our establishment decades ago. I'm not going to date myself here, but decades ago we sold those socks. And the big thing was non-binding, right? So, and that's very important. And then there was also the compression side to enhance circulation. So those were the two fronts where we sold socks. And I recall those non-binding socks would tend to be loose and they would slip and fall over time. And as time has progressed, the knitting capabilities and technologies have developed and improved. And today we really have developed non-binding socks that don't slip or fall down. They have great elasticity. So the construction of the sock has been improved over the years. Technology in the sock, as far as being able to have arch support and things that are important so that the sock fits well, also are important on the diabetic front. But we entered a unique space several years ago when we began working with Cupron, which is copper technology. And the Cupron company has developed really copper embedded and infused yarns that we're able to knit with. And copper, has real skin healing properties, antifungal properties, anti-odor properties. And, I could go into a long list of a lot of the testing that the doctors over at the Cupron company have done, but I'll save you that just to say that, they've really given us a great technology. So I like to roll through that technology, talk to you a little bit about it, and talk to you a little bit about the operation too. So I know you've got these slides up on the wall here, or up on the screen here. So I'm going to kind of go through this, and then we'll end with Cupron, because I think that really is the differentiating factor with this sock, is what we've been able to put in the sock from a copper technology, a skin enhancement and protection technology. So you can see here a little bit about our company. So founded in 1900. We've got 240,000 square feet in Osage. We've got 400 plus knitting machines, and needle count just basically talks about how many stitches and needles go into the sock. The diabetic sock happens to be 156 needle count. So a really nice fine needle gauge. It creates a great quality sock. We are a WRAP certified facility. We've got about 170 people that we proudly employ here in the US, and we do make very compliant socks here for sure. We've had a lot of purchases made by DoD warfighters. Whether it's through APHIS, we built some cold weather socks last year for DLA BPA bids. So really a deep entrenchment with the military community here at Fox River. Here's a little bit about our technology and our yarns that we use here at Fox River Mills. So we're going to talk about Cupron in depth in a second, but that's really the key yarn in this sock. Also, polyester and stretch polyester, which are hydrophobic yarns, which are water repelling, very important for the diabetic sock because it needs to repel water, needs to be moisture wicking, needs to provide dryness for the feet. Obviously, stretch nylon, and that's really key. You can obtain non-binding and compression two ways. You can either knit a sock tight, which is not the best way to go, or you can achieve that with stretch. And that's the most important, and it's a little more difficult to work with, but it creates movement and flexion and creates that whole non-binding aspect. And that's what we do here at Fox River Mills. And then I just called a few other fibers that we use to talk about how we're staying out on the front end of technology. We do an eco story through Coolmax and Thermalite, which are cooling and warming yarns. And then, of course, merino wool, which is really, a staple in the sock manufacturing industry and for comfort and wicking. And then at Fox River, we've taken some unique steps with proprietary yarns where we've taken two yarns, like a Coolmax yarn or a silk yarn, and we have twisted it together with merino wool to create various blends. So today, we're not doing that in the diabetic sock. It's not really necessary in the diabetic sock. But what I wanted to point out was the fact that we have the ability to take yarn technology to another level. I think that's a great thing about being awarded a 5-year contract is we'll be able to work arm in arm, with Maness and with the doctors over at Cupron and the team at the VA to really see how these socks work for the veterans and to continue to develop and create and innovate as we move forward within this contract. So,
and I want to hop in there, Bobby. What we're doing today, everyone, this live stream is to let all the VAs, all the DoD facilities out there know that we're here for you. We won this contract, and everyone knows that winning a contract is only half the battle. Now we have to get the product to the end user. We want you to reach out to us. The contact information is going to be up and all around everywhere, but reach out to us. Let us know your needs. Let us know what you're trying to do with your diabetic sock. battle, and let's help save limbs for the veterans. I mean, diabetes, a lot of folks that I'm in the amputee clinic with, they've lost their limb. It gets out of control, and it gets out very, very quickly. And a lot of the times it is we can defend against it with different technologies, and that's what we're trying to do right here. So I just wanted to hop in there, Bobby, and throw that in there.
I appreciate that. The guys at Cupron have a saying, they're patient-centric. And, I head up the sales department and the merchandising department here. And so I don't want to be salesman-centric. We are out selling socks, but the reality is we really want to be patient-centric and move forward in a way that we're solving problems and solving issues. And I think with Cupron, we're going to be able to definitely do that.
I agree. And this is just myself, Maness Veteran Medical, got a lot of experience. We won these MSPV contracts. We have other MSPV contracts. We have a DAPA contract, and we're just rocking and rolling. Every day we're out here bringing the cutting edge, no more just getting the same old stuff. Let's bring the newest cutting edge technology for our veterans and service members. They deserve it. They fight hard. They take care of us. They need to be lifted up. That's what I have there. And then our team here on this project is myself here as an MSPV holder, but then Bobby running things over there at Fox. And go ahead, you can elaborate more on that, and we'll talk a little bit about Adam.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it's really you and I and Adam running this. Adam is our director of sales over at GovTools. He really partners with us with all of our government business, but Adam is really boots on the ground, and he is really facilitating the relationship between moving product from Fox River Mills to the customer through Maness Veteran. And he's super knowledgeable inside and out about the business. So, I think, between yourself and Adam, we got some real experts on the business, and I'm really trying to pull my weight over at Fox River Mills and deliver some great socks, John.
You're doing a great thing. I just want to throw in Adam, all the time hustling, all the time working hard. I appreciate everything you do for Maness, Adam. So thank you. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to him as well.
Yep.
All right.
And then a little bit about the pay program. So, the pay program is an important program for the veterans, and inside the pay program, shoes, insoles, and socks are really a big part of that. And that's kind of the key in the bridge over to Cupron, because when you look at this directive, you can see that skincare for veterans, is very, very important. And as far as being able to treat, the effects of diabetes, making sure that the skin is taken care of is super important. So, this is why we come in with Cupron, and where we really begin to deal with the issues at hand and the preventative nature of diabetic socks. So, like I said earlier, it's moved from just simple knitting and binding and fit to actual skin care and skin enhancement. So this feeds right into the paid program and the directive that points directly at foot care.
And Bobby, I want to throw in here again, this shows that it's not us selling socks. This is a need from the VA. They're asking for help.
That's
and we're
correct.
here with the solution. So that's the great thing about this.
That's correct. Yeah, and just some data that have come out of that program. The cost to treat this, not just the physical cost and the suffering also of those that have to deal with these issues, but there's really a true practical cost savings related to healthcare, and that's very important. Because if we can put that back into helping veterans in other ways and keeping them mobile and keeping them moving and making sure that their quality of life is enhanced. When you're not able to move around, obviously, I've had injuries in the past, and when you're not able to move around, it's very difficult to exercise, very difficult to keep that quality of life up. And so, this really is where the feet meet the road, literally. And to keep veterans mobile is really important. So, that's one of our focal points.
And firsthand experience here, I am so thankful for the VA. Anybody that knocks the VA it doesn't understand how hard they work for us. They keep me going with my prosthetics. They keep a lot of veterans going with all of their needs, shoes, socks, whatever it may be. VA, thank you so much for all that you do for us. I know that it's difficult to make everybody in the world happy, but I'm giving you a shout out because I am just so thankful for everything that y'all do over there. So had to throw that in there.
Well, and if I could echo that, it's a really proactive approach they're taking here with the paid program and foot care in specifically, and that's very, very positive to see.
And one more thing we have to add there, the MSPV program, let's talk about that. It's a blanket purchase agreement. Basically, the VA is saying, okay, we know we have this need. The check is written. All we have to do is get the need and the usage. Let us know what you need and what you want. We'll get it right to you. It is there. The contract is in place. We will work with the prime vendors and make sure that whatever you need is out to you very, very quickly.
Absolutely. A little bit about Cupron. So the two key players at Cupron that we work with, they obviously have a team down there, is Dr. Vikram, and he is over product and quality. You know, he has a PhD and is one of the leading minds with copper and copper technology. And then really at the top of the crew there is Dr. Gadi Barkow, and he is the leading authority on copper, Cupron, and copper technology in the world today. We don't have his curriculum vitae attached here because it's about 20 pages. So, and you know, he's developed many treatments, a number of patents, and has really, really led the way in technology here. And so there has been lots of extensive testing of copper and Cupron led by Dr. Burkow and Dr. Vic. And, you know, we have all that documentation. We're happy to provide that to anyone who would ask. But really briefly, we just talk a little bit about how Cupron works, you know, and the overall benefits. And you know, we do have Dr. Vic's bio up there.
We have a quick little bio of it, but
Great.
But we'll continue to roll so people can't read this.
Great. Yeah. So, you know, in a nutshell, you know, copper improves skin health, skin quality by improving the elasticity of the skins. I'm not going to attempt to be Dr. Burkow or Dr. Vic here, but I'm going to tell you that if you have collagen and elasticity in the skin, that helps prevent cracking and drying and the beginnings of wounds in the feet. So very, very important. It has antifungal properties, which is important, especially for the nail bed and that area of the foot. And also anti-odor, which is, you know, the direct result of you know, bacteria and fungal intrusion. So, you know, this is very important because at the end of the day, once the skin ruptures and cuts and wounds begin, you know, that becomes a big problem for the foot. And so, and then along with that, with the knit construction of our socks and the non-binding nature of the sock, you know, we're preventing blisters and friction at the same time. So you really you're attacking this from two angles, from a Cupron angle, which is skin enhancement, skin health, anti-odor, antifungal, and then from a knit perspective with non-binding blister prevention, you create an environment for the foot where you're not beginning wounds. And that is key because once a wound begins, it's very, very difficult to get that wound under control, especially if it expands and grows. So, you know, I really can't understate the importance of the Cupron technology in the sock. And at the same time, when you marry that up with, you know, years of knit technology, you know, we think we're in a great place. But I will say at the same time, you know, we're going to continue to develop and innovate and grow. We do that at Fox River. We are an innovative organization. We stay out in front of technology. And I believe we have a lot to learn along with Dr. Gadi Burkow, Dr. Vic, and the team at Cupron. And then through Maness and through our veterans, we're going to continue to march forward and provide really, really winning product for the end consumer.
Well, Bobby, you already have a winning product. Anytime you start a company in the year 1900 and you're still around in 2022, you got things going on and moving in the right direction. So everything we already know is top notch. And that's what Maness looks for in a partner. I'm so glad that with Adam, we was able to get together. I know that we have a winning solution here. Today, everyone watching, spread this out. Our veterans need the top quality products, and through these partnerships, we got them. You just got to ask for them, and we're going to, of course, get this right in front of all of the proper foot clinics and proper diabetic clinics. But we wanted to spread the word today. So, Bobby, thank you for your time. I always leave my guests with the last word. What other thoughts do you have, and what would you like to spread out here to the masses today?
Yeah, I think if I could leave you with anything, it's that, you know, we have the opportunity to affect in a positive way, you know, our veterans, you know, their lives, their mobility. And so, you know, that's why I go back to what Cupron said. We are really going to be patient centric here. And so, you know, those who reach out and get socks, you know, through Maness and get the Fox River socks on their feet, we want to hear from you. We want to hear about the sock. We want to learn about the experience. from those who are using the sock and your experience. So, let's team up and partner to get out in front of this and improve foot care, through the Veterans Administration, and get our veterans, mobile, and keep them mobile and stay patient centric. I mean, that really, Johnathan, is how we want to approach this in a nutshell.
Well, that's the exact way I feel. And I want to thank you very much for your time. We will continue to do more live streams as we progress here in the MSPV program. But thank you for your partnership. Thank you for your time. And I hope you have a great day today, Bobby.
Johnathan, thank you. Johnathan, thank you for having me on. I really appreciate the time to speak to everyone. And thanks again.
Have a good day.
You too.
So everyone, Maness Veteran Medical is doing this thing. We're making these partnerships, and I'm so glad that Bobby took his time to come on here and spread the word and let everyone know the quality, the caliber of the sock. There's so much to dive into. We don't want to blow your mind with all of the different intricacies of the sock. It's just the most important thing right now is that you feel it, that you try it, that you see the difference that Maness Veteran Medical and Fox River is making for our veterans. Once you try the quality of this sock compared to what else is out there, you won't be going back. That's not a doubt in my mind whatsoever. It's just quality is what matters here. So look, everyone, please spread the word on this. Reach out to me at the One Leg Bandit at ManessVeteranMedical.com if you need samples for your facility. Call me. Let me know. The prime vendors are already have these products loaded. We're ready to get going. All you have to do is place the orders that you want, and we're going to continue to ramp up and let everyone know about these different products and different socks that we have out there. But everyone, thank you for your time. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you for choosing Maness Veteran Medical. It's just it makes me feel wonderful every day because I am changing the world and saving lives with the different technologies that we're bringing out here. So thank you for your time, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.